Hello everybody and welcome back to Topsco. Today we're playing a brand new single player game. We did a single player game a while ago. It's called Endless Legend. And I figure we should have another single player game going on the channel right now. And what better game than Wasteland 2. Now this is a post-apocalyptic RPG sort of turn-based. Quite a bit of strategy. But mostly it's just sort of a RPG, in which you navigate sort of like a team of rangers through the post-apocalyptic wasteland. Hence, title Wasteland. If you're familiar with Fallout, the original Fallout, 1, 2, and there was some other weird one that was like tactical something rather. If you're familiar with those, it's a little bit like that, but instead of one guy, you have 4 guys. Or girls, I guess. Anyway, I'm not going to jabber forever. Let's go ahead and hit new game, and we'll see what this game has to offer.
Once again, the glow of the atom.
Right, so I've already created our custom characters. Surprise, surprise, they are in fact... Yes, they are in fact based off of Topsco members. Because you can create your own custom members, I thought it would be fun to make us, essentially. Now, since you can only have 4 people on a team, I did have to leave out 2 members. So the members we have included are myself, Ethan, Jacob, Nick, and Sydney. And the reason I went with these 4 is primarily because these are the 4 that are most active with the channel, and so as much as I love Brandon and Adam, we don't see them in as many videos, especially recently, and so I figured these are the guys you guys probably know a little bit better, and that's why we went ahead with them. Wow, that was awkward. Let's go ahead and go over our individual characters. So we've got Ethan, and I've already pre-made everything. As far as his attributes, he's got pretty good coordination, which gives him more action points per round. He's got good speed, which allows him to move. He has slightly good intelligence, and he has pretty good charisma as well, which helps with his leadership as well as some skills and XP. Right. Skills. Each character is sort of tailored to a different role in the team. So since Ethan's our leader, he has Kiss Ass, which is pretty much sucking up to people, making people like you. It's like flattering, kinda. He also has leadership, which increases the skills of the people around him pretty much. And so the more we do that, the more it can increase. He's also, as for his weapons, he uses bladed weapons and handguns, which gives him a sort of close to medium range. He's also got, for knowledge skills, he has lockpicking and safe cracking. This is his character model right here. We've got name, it's obviously Ethan, 18, Christian, doesn't smoke, ethnicity American. We've got his role as leader, skills, he's got good diplomacy, leadership, stealth, and lockpicking. Weapons, he's got his handguns and bladed weapons. His weaknesses, however, is he has low strength, and his armor class is not very good either. Right, so that's him. I'll try to go through this as quick as I can. Next is Jacob. Jacob has extraordinary intelligence and pretty good awareness as well. He doesn't have any negative skills really. 3 is sort of average, so none of his skills are poor. He's got Smartass, which allows him to sort of make smart comments about, you know, conversations and stuff. He's also got weaponsmithing, which allows him to mod and possibly create weapons. His weapon is a shotgun. He knows computer science, demolition, and mechanical repair, which makes him our scientist slash engineer. Here's his model. He looks a little bit funny, but I'm just gonna go with it. You know, name Jacob, age 19, religion non-Xbox non, ethnicity American. His name's Jacob. Role, he's our engineer scientist. Skills, he's smart. He's got mechanical repair, computer tech, and explosive expert. Weapon, shotgun. Weaknesses, he doesn't have very good strength, speed, or range because he uses a shotgun. Nick is sort of well-rounded in most of his skills. He's got good coordination, strength, and his intelligence and speed is pretty good as well. His awareness. So he's got barter, which gives him better deals, perception, which makes him more keen to notice things. Assault rifle and blunt weapons are his weapons. He's also trained in field medic and surgeon, so he's our medic and our soldier. Name's Nick, age 19, yada yada. He's our medic soldier. He's got good weapon skills, medium to high range, medical skill, weapons, assault rifle. Weaknesses is, however, his charisma is not very good, and his skills are average, which means he's not really, he doesn't have a lot of skills. Sydney has high coordination, which gives him more action points, so he's got more initiative pretty much. He has good awareness, pretty good strength, and pretty good intelligence. He's got poor charisma, however. Sydney has Animal Whisper, which lets him sort of befriend and communicate with animals. He's also got Brute Force, which allows him to sort of bypass, like if there's a locked door or something like that, he can bust through it. He's got Hard Ass, which lets him intimidate. Outdoorsman, which gives him more sort of survival skills. He's got Brawling, which gives him hand-to-hand and like brass knuckles and stuff like that, and also sniper rifles, so he's our sniper. Yeah, all that. His name's Sydney. Role, he's a sniper slash brawler. He's got high range. Sorry, I had to check something. High range. He's also got melee, high strength, and survival. His weapons is sniper rifle and hand-to-hand. His weaknesses, however, is his charisma is kind of low, which means he doesn't gain XP as quickly. But he has high intelligence, which means he gets more skills when he levels up. He also has low technical skills, so he's not good with computers or engineering or anything like that. Right, so that's our team. I tried to go through that as quickly as I could. Let's see how they do. So we're gonna go ahead and hit play. Oh, that's right. Let's do seasoned. Now, there's a cinematic at the beginning. I have played this game twice before, but I've never actually gotten very far in it. Not far at all, in fact. The first time I almost got kind of far, and I kind of screwed up. So I know what not to do, thankfully. We'll move the cursor out of the way.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless, and I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged.
Alrighty then, that was the cinematic
Thank you,
bit.
recruits.
A stiff-bearded old man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip. There are a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger.
Alright, now that we're in, we can sort of switch between who we want to talk. We'll have Ethan do the talking. The more I look at that bandage, the more it looks like a mustache. So we can ask a couple different things. We'll say, happy to have been given the opportunity, sir, but are you sure we're ready?
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got one Ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now.
It's a little harsh.
Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
So this is Arizona then. Okay, how did he die?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Alright, what's the mission?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
So we're supposed to be avenging him. The signal is a threat,
The
sir?
voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about
Sounds like
us,
something-
the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Sounds like something Jacob would say. Repeater units?
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Where are the towers, sir?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Okay, where is this area?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Oh, God. Alright.
There you go. Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Call in, sir?
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
Ranger Citadel?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
Okay. Oh, I see. Alright, so these are sort of special dialogue options. And if we have skill in them, we can say them. So, like, see, if I have Ethan selected and I try and do a hard-ass skill.
The hard-ass approach, huh?
That shouldn't have worked.
Well, you might get what you want from some folks in the Waste through intimidation, but it doesn't always work, particularly with old hard-asses like myself.
Crap. I didn't mean to do
You
that.
want to kick down our doors? Go ahead, give it a try. But I ain't pissing myself just because you growled at me.
Alright, you took that really well. I literally just told him we were gonna kick down the door.
Good
All right.
luck out there, recruits.
We'll do our best, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. Okay. We can switch between our dudes. Let's switch to Sydney and have him pick up this shovel over here. Here lies Ace, born a man, died a desert ranger. Now what I love about games like this is sort of the, I like the tactile view first of all, but I also like the really good role play. That sort of RPG feel, you know? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I love RPGs. Good to see you, recruits. Afraid I can't open this door for you yet. Let's see if we can convince this guy of something. Talk to him. Welcome to the Ranger Citadel, recruits, but the General ordered me not to let you in before you finish your first investigation. Okay, so now I see. Since I don't have the hard-ass skill, or since Ethan doesn't have the hard-ass skill, I can't choose a hard-ass option. But I can do a kiss-ass option. So I can say, but the General ordered us to tell you to let us in. Or I could do Sydney's, like, let us in? Ha, try and stop us. That doesn't sound very charismatic, so we're gonna go with the kiss-ass approach. Nice try, recruits, but it won't get you through this door. I like your sass, though. Tell you what, I know you want to get inside, so you can get your hands on the good stuff Melson's got waiting for you in the armory. Well, I've got a little toy that just might tide you over. Interested? You bet. What is it? I call her the Mississippi Mule, because she kicks like one. A double-barreled flintlock pistol that'll turn your enemies into a thin red paste, as long as they're within 10 feet of you. She was my go-to gal when I was out on patrol, but now I'm stuck here as on door duty. She doesn't get much use. You can have her if you promise. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll hold on to it for you, buddy. Thanks, man. Okay, I don't want to waste too much time with these guys. You spend forever talking to people in this game. What's going on over here? Howdy there, Team Echo. Oh, we're Team Echo? Okay, over here we can refill our water supply, which you always want to do. What's going on with this goat? What are you guys up to? Head on a mission, huh? Blah, 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 blah. If one of you dies, okay. I'm gonna examine this thing. The tin can and goats Tin cans and goats usually go together. Your instincts are telling you that you might not want to steal this goat's next meal. Try and talk to these guys. Psst. I don't need any training. Just give me some ammo and tell me where the raiders are. Well, this is an animal. Maybe Sydney down here, so we have our skills. Maybe Sydney can animal whisper. Oh, he can. He can easily do it. Look, he's like communicating with it. Oh. What's he got now? Oh, is the goat following him? Oh, snap. That's cool. He's got devil eyes. Square pupils don't miss a thing. That's amazing. I don't know how long this goat's gonna follow us. I think, yeah, there we go. We took his tin can. Alright, well, we have our mission. We can just go ahead and head out into the wild, wild wastes. Real quick, we're gonna... How do we check our inventory? Is it I? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take the shovel, and we're going to add to hotkey, and then we're gonna move it to 8. So, we can use our skills and stuff like that. The shovel is one of our hotbar skills. We got some scrap and a ring. Looks like there's another one over here, so you should dig this one up too. There he goes. He's born to dig holes. Look at him go. Ah, some 32 ammo. Okay, that's pistol ammo, so we want to give that to Ethan. And Sydney has the most strength, so we'll give the junk to him. There's another one over here. Every person in your team will have a separate inventory as well. So, this is assault rifle ammo. That's Nick. Is there any more of these, like, just random buried stuff? Is there some up? Yeah, there's one over there. There's like some fog of war over here too. And there it goes. Man, Sydney's like the MVP with the shovel. Look at him dig. A can of tuna. Yeah. That's a little bit gross. Alright, we'll switch back to Ethan. Can we talk to this guy? Sorry, can't talk right now. Gotta clean this graffiti. Why are you cleaning graffiti on this, like, useless wall? Alright, we won't question it. Alright guys, we're gonna end the first episode there. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we will get started. Oh, that's cool. On the next episode, we'll get started on our very first mission. And we'll see sort of the combat of the game. We'll get a chance to look at you know, different combat skills and stuff like that. All next time. As usual, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this game and want to see more of it, leave a like, leave a comment, and check out the next one when it comes out. You can always watch them all with the playlist that they are attached to. Right, guys, as usual, I've been Ethan. This has been Tom's Co. Signing off. Goodbye.